$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. You want to look good? You want to be safe? Well, the new KISW face mask is what gets it done. I say new because, we have the old design and a brand new design. Two choices for you to tell COVID to go itself. That's right, buddy. And you're going to look good doing it, too. And don't forget, a portion of each mask sold goes to the Washington State Nurses Association. They're a great organization that helps provide education and resources to nurses across the state, and they've done a great job for us. So get that mask. Get it for somebody you love. Whatever you want to do. Get it at KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs. It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser.
To beat Migs, but we can still do so. But it's also Tuesday, so let's turn down for tequila.
Charge out for what?
Got a Wednesday from it, didn't you? I was hoping. Yeah.
It's the longest week ever.
I know, and it's only Tuesday. Everybody.
That's right.
Yay! Yes, that'll help you get through it. Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Dylan in Arlington. Dylan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Dylan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Dylan, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
In the Harry Potter movies, Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy were members of which house at Hogwarts?
Pass.
Whose first hit was 1956's Heartbreak Hotel?
Elvis Presley.
Yes. Who played Lois Lane in the 2013 movie Man of Steel?
Pass.
The Grateful Dead's highly devoted fan base are known as what?
Deadhead.
Yes. The Da Vinci Code opens with a murder in which famous museum?
Pass.
What year did Neil Armstrong become the first person to walk on the moon?
Pass.
Gumbo is a stew that originated in which state?
Louisiana.
Yes. What is the official language in the Bahamas?
Pass.
What is the name of the hero from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
Pass.
PDX is the airport code for which city?
Pass.
In the Harry Potter movies, Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy were members of which house at Hogwarts?
I don't know, man.
All right, then. Well, 1, 2, 3 correct. You got to all the questions.
Yeah,
and then got to the first one again.
Lots of tough,
lots of passing.
Yeah, lots of tough questions for him.
You think? Yeah. Do you think they're tough questions?
Well, they're tough for him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Point.
I mean, they're all over the road, so that's good. But I mean, if you're of a different generation, some should hit you, some shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, they might be tough. Like one of them, I'm a little confused by. So we'll see if Steve gets it right.
Steve, let's hope you get that one right. Are you ready? Steve will do it.
In the Harry Potter movies, Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy were members of which house at Hogwarts?
The Dumbledores.
No.
The Drifters.
No, the Drifters.
The Sharks.
No.
Nope.
Jets.
No. Whose first hit was 1956's Heartbreak Hotel?
Elvis Presley.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Who played Lois Lane in the 2013 movie Man of Steel?
Oh, crap. Lois Lane.
No.
Okay, good try.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
No.
Lily Tomlin.
No. Whoa,
Lily
no.
Tomlin would have been great.
The Grateful Dead's highly devoted fan base are known as
Deadheads.
what? Yes.
Yes.
The Da Vinci Code opens with a murder in which famous museum?
Ooh, the Louvre.
Yes.
Nice.
What year did Neil Armstrong become the first person to walk on the moon?
1969.
Yes.
You knew I was going to say that, didn't you?
Yes.
The timbre of my voice.
Gumbo is a stew that originated in which state?
New Orleans.
No.
Louisiana.
Yes.
That's it.
What is the official language in the Bahamas?
English.
Yes. What is the name of the hero from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
Glass Joe.
No. 1, 2, 3,
Mike
4,
Tyson.
5, 6. No. You win 6-3. Sorry, Dylan.
Ooh, sorry about that, Dylan.
Thanks,
Well,
guys.
that was the question that confused me, and I'm glad to see that. All right, so I didn't realize there was a name. So that's me, the person that's fighting. Am I the hero?
Yeah. Well, no. There is a character that
you're
you
playing.
are playing that is going through all the trials and tribulations and going through that stuff.
That's just all those like green lines because you see through.
That's the arcade version. In Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, for the consoles, it was a little guy, and that's actually part of his name.
Little guy?
Well, it's Little Mac.
Little Mac. I
Yeah.
totally did not remember that.
Oh, okay.
Damn. I'm with Steve, though. I played more of the arcade game as opposed to Mike Tyson's
with like
Punch-Out.
the green skeleton that you can kind of
I
see
love
through.
that. Yeah.
It was so weird the
had
first
the
time I saw
gloves.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the arcade version of that game was so hard.
Oh, it was hard, but I did beat it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Damn.
But that was a lot because I worked at the arcade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can just use all your free credits, right?
Yeah, there's no way I
All
could have
right,
beat
there
any
you go.
video game if I didn't work at that arcade.
Yeah.
There's a great picture of Mike Tyson signing an autograph and it's a little kid dressed as Little Mac.
Oh.
And Mike Tyson's got the biggest grin on his face.
Oh, that is so cool. That's amazing.
Yeah.
See, that's why you have little kids, so you can do fun stuff like that.
Exactly. That you have an excuse to basically get an autograph that you want.
Little Mac is a 17-year-old, 5'7" character.
Yep.
Wow, 5'7".
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
He was
His
little.
name is Ritori Maku.
What?
Oh,
Ritori Maku.
Little Mac.
Little
All
Mac.
right.
That was his real name.
Wow. Okay.
Boy, you've gone
He's
deep
from the
on this.
Bronx.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, I'm on Punch-Out's fandom website.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's
not like I knew
There's a
that.
wiki for everything. I was like, wow, how
Well,
did
I
you pull
did-
that one out?
Did not know the backstory of that dude at all. I didn't care. It was all
Right?
about the guys we were fighting. Soda Popensky and those guys.
I don't even remember the guy. And I was him.
Yeah.
And I played the NES version all the time.
Yeah, and that's the only one that I really grew up on. Just the arcade one was very few and far between on that one. So I just, realized a Little Mac on that.
The arcade one was really good.
BJ, these are a couple that I think I know you're going to get. Snape and Malfoy were both from what house?
Well, Danny and I will both get him.
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Slytherin. Yeah, I heard Danny's distaste
Yeah.
with our Porter contestant when he didn't answer
There
that and
wasn't
just
even a
passed.
guess. Like,
Yeah, he just passed.
I mean, at least Steve knew Dumbledore.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to
I know
Dumbledore, that's all
not
he
even a
knows.
house. It doesn't matter.
Neither
It's
one of those are a house.
It's a reference. at
Butterbeer.
least.
Yeah.
Butterbeer.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, you got that
A
going.
wand.
Yeah, a wand.
Yeah,
House
okay,
Wand
fine.
and House Butterbeer. everybody.
Quidditch.
That would be
Quidditch.
Yeah, Quidditch. But yeah, you should quit while you're behind.
I should Quidditch while I'm behind.
Yeah,
And then who played Lois Lane in Man of Steel?
that was Amy Adams, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I was going to say Isla Fisher because I confuse those two all the time.
Yeah. Well, just remember, one's married to Borat and one is not.
Is who's married to Borat?
Isla
Yeah.
Fisher.
She is.
Yeah. I was really
Oh,
disappointed
I have a
when I
lot of
heard about
respect
that.
for Borat now.
Well, I mean, Sacha Baron Cohen, but yeah.
And he's doing a serious movie too. I saw
Borat
it
too, yes.
Yeah, that one. Well, there's another movie coming out. I don't know what the heck it is, but I saw it, and he was like playing a serious role with a bunch of serious actors. And
Really?
Yes.
I just know about Borat coming out on Amazon
Yeah.
Prime, which I'm kind of interested about because we had the thing down in like Lacey or Olympia earlier this year.
Yeah, I think it was Olympia. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
he did that thing
In the trailer, somebody found that there's a screen grab of him somewhere in like Lakewood, Washington.
Nice.
So
they're going to show that.
there's going to be something from Washington in Borat too. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be proud or if I'm going to be very disappointed.
Well, and we'll see. It's interesting to see the editing process of what they show us compared to what may have really happened.
Yeah, because I remember him doing the stuff, and he was out there for like 45 minutes, annoying people.
And there were people that were not happy who ran that who the organizers, like, they wanted him off the stage. But of course,
it'll be a 3-minute supercut of just all the
making them
insanity.
Look bad. Which look, I'm all for making people who are bad look bad, but people that are not bad and you make them look bad, I'm not a fan of that.
It'll be interesting to see how this goes. But congratulations, Steve, you won.
Good job, Stevie.
Well, thank you. Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't remember that movie that it's like a real...
The Spy.
Is that the one?
That one is on Netflix. That's and he's also got another one, The Trial of Chicago 7, which looks like a show.
That's the serious one.
They both are serious.
Oh, I didn't know about The Spy, but I know about the Chicago 7's the one I saw the commercial for, and it was like, whoa, he's playing like a regular guy. I keep waiting for him to go, nah, or anything at all. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's like a serious performer. Like, even his silly Borats and Brunos and Ali G, he still kind of has like a very serious vibe when he talks about that stuff behind the scenes.
And he was in Les Mis.
He was?
Yeah.
Well, I'm never going to watch that.
I had no idea.
I don't care about Les Mis. I know everybody says it's good.
What a funny, though, situation for him, Sasha, because he does come off as a very serious, almost artsy-fartsy actor type. And then the majority of his fans probably just want to talk to him about his, green thong bikini thing that he wore, or quote the dumb lines from his movies. And I wonder if that it's like this weird he understands that that's how he became famous, but he probably doesn't want to recreate those lines just for anybody. Wasn't
he the guy though who would only do interviews as the character?
He did do interviews just in the character.
Yeah, so it's a weird thing that he's kind of created himself. It's like for a while he would only pass himself off as whomever the movie was.
He's definitely very committed to whatever role he does. I remember hearing him, I think it was on Mark Maron's podcast, and he just talked about the lengths that he went to stay in that character to the point where his life was on the line.
Oh,
and he didn't even care. He cared, obviously, but he didn't want to die. But
that's method acting right there.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to see Borat too. I'll see what's up.
Well, what the heck? You can. It's free, right? If you got Netflix.
Yes, or Prime.
Oh, is it Prime?
I think Brett said it was Prime.
Yeah, well, it's free.
Borat 2 is Prime.
Well, you got it. If you got Prime, it's free to you, buddy. All right, it is time. You know what else is free to you? Listeners on the Loose. Doesn't cost you a dime. I don't know what your phone plan is, but if you call in...
Or you can Venmo me 69 cents.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, you know what? You're doing it for a great cause.
Thanks.
Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. You call us your text at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by Spartan Plumbing. Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Whatever you want to talk about, it is yours for the pickings. But remember, Steve has a rule.
It's a simple rule, BJ, and that's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you and then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone just texted in. I'm wondering if we heard the latest from that Nandy drummer girl because... Well, as this person says, that girl rocks more than any kid I've ever known.
Yeah, it's been, about 2 months? I don't know how long this has been going on, where she's been just rocking out on video. Dave Grohl gets a hold of all this, and he's involved.
Before Grohl, it's been going on for a while. She was just doing drummer, on YouTube, sometimes people will just play along to, a popular song or their favorite song, and you can watch their performance. And so she's been doing it for, a year. I don't know if it's just been... the Dave Grohl songs, but she's been doing different songs like Rage Against the Machine and things like that. But then with COVID, I think Dave's got some more free time on his hands and he caught wind of what she's doing and they've been having a fun give and take battle.
And she's a 10-year-old girl, I believe from England. Her name is Nandy Bushell. She is, like Steve said, has been in a real cool, friendly drum battle with Dave Grohl. And as each of them play or write a song for the other, the videos go viral. And the cool thing that we had happen last time was that Dave Grohl and his kids got together and made a song called Nandy, basically, which was a song for her.
Right. It was awesome. It was him playing all the instruments and then his kids doing the backing vocals.
And Nandy has actually written a response. Well, I should say she's done a response. She's written and played a song for Dave, which she calls Rock and Grohl, the Epic Battle.
awesome. 10-year-old kid.
I wonder if like her parents are helping in any way. I don't care if they are. I'd love to know like how that song was written and the recording process of it all, because I know she can play every instrument and it shows.
Yeah, well,
that's a fun song.
And that's a fun family activity right there. If in fact everybody's involved in some way, shape, or form. Talk about arts and crafts.
Oh, I can't wait to see what Dave's going to do in response to that now.
Do you think he's just going to finally go, you win? I mean,
you win. You're in the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
We're gonna kick Nate out. You're now our bassist.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Sorry, Nate. It's been a good run.
And you definitely have talked about it, that I got to be feeling the first Foo Fighters show that happens where everybody gets to go see it. I have a feeling Nandy is going to be on stage, or at least at some show at some point.
And the nice thing is that she'll probably be legal to drink at that point.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's right. At least
just another 7 years.
It's going to be a while, huh?
Oh, no, another 11 years.
Well, it depends on which country. It could be 6-7 years.
I don't know what in England, I think they're a little bit more, and she's just adorable. That's the other thing. I mean, she's just rocking out, and yet, it's a little 10-year-old girl just looking as cute as you kind of imagine some little kid banging on drums, and she's legit.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
That's going to make Dave's day. Or week, or maybe even month.
Yeah, I mean, rock and roll saves the world. Rock and roll saves my soul. I mean, that's a great compliment. Those are good lyrics.
Somebody had a question. If you can only smell one thing for the rest of your life, what smell do you pick?
It would be Rev.
No.
There we go. Yeah.
There's not a chance in hell that's going to be my answer.
I've been a little nuclear this morning. I mean, come on over and hang out.
Ooh, what smell?
I've never even thought of smell before, because you really need your smell to like enjoy food.
Right. It's going to be a food. That's what I'm just trying to figure out which food. It could be like barbecued hamburger.
Ooh.
That smells pretty awesome.
Like a flame broiled burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, boy, that's a tough one.
Or cinnamon rolls.
Ooh.
Garlic fries.
So so if I can only smell one thing,
why do I want to pick things that are going to make me hungry though?
That's all you get to smell.
Dude, understand that once you have no sense of smell, you're not going to really dig food as much as you used to, because you won't be able to taste it, because smell's a big part of the sense of taste.
Well, then I should pick something that I really enjoy the taste of.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
I'm going to go with teriyaki.
Teriyaki,
solid.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a surprise. I don't know why
you haven't had Honto's teriyaki.
I thought I thought you'd go Indian food, but teriyaki gets the nod over Indian food.
Look, Indian's up there. That's in my Mount Rushmore of takeout.
Okay,
easily.
But
it's sushi, teriyaki, Indian, and then the fourth quote unquote president or historical figure of takeout is a tough one, because I could either go Thai or Chinese food.
Oh, I'm going to go Chinese food.
I'm leaning towards Chinese right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rose Garden. That General Tso's is so good.
Oh, but you're going to miss out on all the sweet curries.
True. But our Chinese food place is right by where that crazy guy that spins the sign, the dog sign on Meridian. That's right by
I just
that place.
saw him this weekend.
How about that? Rev saw the guy we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The intense dude that's trying to get you to go into their dog store.
Yeah. So it was heading down deep in Meridian. There's a friend of mine opened up a cider house called Fierce County Cider, and so we went there. And as we were heading back, and considering how terrible traffic is on Meridian, we were there for a while, sitting at the light, and boom, he was just right there, just spinning and dancing.
Screaming.
And yeah, he just goes nuts. He's kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't like eye contact with him. I feel like then he gets into your soul.
And you have a dog. Would you ever go to that store?
No.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Is he doing his job or not?
But dude, the other day I went to go get Chinese food at Rose Garden, and I look across the street, and there was a line outside of that place.
Okay, so there are people.
I don't know why.
There are people that notice this guy.
Yeah.
All right. Or either that it's just a good place, and maybe they don't need the guy after all.
All right, Rev, what kind of smell do you want?
Man, that's a tough one, because I'm trying to think of maybe not food. And so I really like lavender. Like, if I could just smell like lavender.
My wife will spray lavender on our pillows sometimes at night. And it smells like lavender when I put my head on the pillow.
It's supposed to calm you down.
Is she subliminally trying to control your moods?
Apparently, like he says, it's not working.
Yeah, she's like, "What are you doing with that?"
Wait till after this house crap is over, then spray it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't work.
It's probably why she's spraying.
Yeah,
sometimes I'll just douse me in it.
Yeah, you just take a bath in lavender, buddy. Do it.
Which smell are you going with, BJ?
Well, it's got to be Indian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going food as well.
Indian aroma. Yeah. I mean, I want to be able to taste my food, and if there's only one food I can taste, it should be my favorite.
Vicky?
I'm torn between food and not food. For food, it's the simplest thing, and it always makes me salivate. It's just the combination of garlic and onion hitting a pan of oil.
Nice.
Like
Good call.
in the house and stuff. It doesn't matter what you're cooking. You can be cooking like Chinese food, Mexican food, Italian, and it just smells so good.
And you know you're about to embark on a party in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, so garlic. So you get garlic and onion in the pan.
I kind of want to know what your daughter's going to say to this one.
Oh, all right, fine. Bring her
I
in.
can guess.
Come on in, Sarah. Come on in.
I think I know what it is.
So you were choosing between food and not food. What's your not food, Vic?
I think it would have to be like fresh linen, like clean laundry.
Nice.
That's like my favorite smell.
Oh, clean laundry is a good smell.
What's Danny's pick?
Not food would have to be my girlfriend's perfume, whatever it is. I think it's a Victoria's Secret bombshell. And it is so good. It's like, I could just like snuggle up on
that's a
her
good
and
one.
Be so happy.
What's the perfume that strippers use? Because that's always a nice scent.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, honey.
Cotton candy.
What does glitter smell like?
Hey, Sarah, what kind of perfume do strippers use?
It is cotton candy.
So what is the food one then?
Oh, the pizza smell. Like if you walk into a pizza joint and they have like the
That is
pizza
a good
ovens,
smell, too.
it's like I can't.
See, that's
like a wood fire oven?
Yes.
Oh, I like that smell too. Damn it. I hate this question.
See what your daughter's going to say.
I have two. They're kind of similar though, but the first one for sure is vanilla. I always reek of vanilla. Vanilla everything.
Vanilla's good. I like it in my car. Like the vanilla car freshener.
exactly.
Thing.
I like it on my cupcakes.
I know, right?
That too.
Yeah.
And then the other one is waffle cones.
That was what I was trying to think of.
Baked waffle
Yes.
cones. Anytime you walk by like an ice cream shop, it's so good.
And Ice Cream Social or even Molly Moon too. That's how they get you in there, man.
It is.
Yeah.
And it like smells outside into the streets. Oh, yum.
Those are good calls, and not what you probably expected my daughter to say.
No, I totally guessed it. Vanilla cupcake.
Oh,
look at Vicky.
I was thinking Franzia.
Look at Vicky.
That'd be good too. I don't know if
Good
I
scent of boxed wine.
smell that all the time. Like when I'm hungover, I'm still smelling it.
Yes.
Ooh, that could
But
be a
waffle
little gnarly.
cones, waffle scent is one of the best scents.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they make car freshener of waffle cone.
They should. I don't even know if they smell perfume of waffle cones because I would wear that every
Waffle
day.
cone perfume. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look, for some people, that would be a great aphrodisiac.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, if I'm going to get ice cream, I whip out the waffle cone air freshener.
Okay, for a minute there, I was getting worried.
And then you're like,
What are you doing over there?
Yeah.
Actually, Vicky, have you found one? No.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it looks like it. It says waffle air freshener, so I'm hoping it's just waffly and not just the ice cream smell.
And did we get, Rev, did you tell us what you're picking? Did I miss it?
He did, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
What? I just can't remember what you said.
Yeah, I did say
That's
it.
horrible.
Yeah. Oh, lavender.
That's it.
All right.
That's why I didn't want to remember.
Oh, you're the one that started the lavender.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I didn't want to go with food.
Yeah.
But with food, I'm going
How
waffle
about we didn't
cone.
like what you said, that we were hoping that maybe you
I
pick
didn't
something
like
else?
what I said. I forgot.
I zoned it out because
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want it. I don't accept
Lavender.
that as an answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody says, how about hazelnut coffee creamer?
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
I think
The
just
scent of coffee is a good one.
I was gonna say just coffee in general. If you walk into a Starbucks or any like small coffee shop and it just hits you, it's like,
See, that's the problem. There's too much good stuff.
Someone said my non-food smell would be that smell of the ice at a hockey rink. I was thinking like the scent of just. It sounds weird, but like just I miss the scent of being my hockey gear, and it's just
The scent of sweat?
Yeah, but I don't want to like have that be my only scent. But there's something like about it because it just kind of triggers you into happy memories. Like you're with the boys and you stink.
You've been in quarantine too long, dude.
I need to play hockey.
Yeah, I remember that scent from your hockey jersey, and you know
Yeah.
what? Nah.
Hey, I washed that jersey, guys. It still smells.
Oh, I bet they make a special detergent for that.
Yeah, it's called a torch and
Yeah.
and fire.
Well, it is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Or if you call us and text at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Earlier, we were talking about the weird neighbors that people have, and somebody texted and saying, my neighbor came over in his bathrobe and underwear smoking a cigarette, and then gave me 2 yogurt parfaits and said, have a nice day. A few years later, he was arrested for prostitution in Everett, LOL.
Ooh, okay. Well, all right then.
Another texter says, I had a weird old lady that lived near us that would always get mad at me and decided to rat me out to our HOA because, well, I got her driveway wet with my hose.
And what is that?
I don't think that's a euphemism.
Yeah, what does that do? The HOA gets involved in that? I mean, so there's water on your driveway. Wow.
Dude, the HOA gets involved with everything. Let's be honest.
If they want to, yes. It's a chance for them to use their power.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's nice sometimes because sometimes you really do want to have some control over what the neighbors do to the neighborhood. But, boy, most of the time it's just on the other side of just extreme.
All right, so he says that sign flipper that we were talking about, trying to get people to go to the puppy place over in Puyallup, he was pointing at me and staring me down when I was driving by a Meridian. He was freaking me out.
That guy seems to really be like, making a name for himself in some way. I mean, this guy's become a celebrity.
There's a giant thread about this guy on the Nextdoor neighbors social media, whatever, was it the Nextdoor app?
Nextdoor app, yeah.
Yeah, there's a thread that just goes on and on and on from people complaining or supporting. He's very polarizing. I wish you could see him. Like, I don't know if there's any video of him somewhere on social media or I'm sure if you just type in Puyallup sign guy puppy or something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't get any weird stuff.
Not puppies, puppy.
Yeah, make sure you do puppy, Vicky, on Google.
But it's insane how many people are talking about this dude. Like, if you will not forget him. Like, it's the minute you see him, like even with Rev, like he knew exactly who I was talking about.
Oh yeah,
there's no denying this guy.
I've seen all in my travels guys with the signs, but you're saying this guy's next level.
It's a whole other level. Like, he's like sign guy on steroids.
Sign guy.
He's a party guy.
All right.
But I don't know if I want to go to that party.
Well, I think
it's kind of scary.
It's up to you when you're at that light to start recording him so that we can see who he is.
Yeah, but I don't want to be that person that's filming someone without my permission. I'd rather find someone else who filmed them without their permission.
Okay, well, listen, I see what you're saying. You don't want to be the invader of the privacy, but you'll invade the privacy with
Absolutely.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, just found out, breaking news. Ed Hardy is that stripper scent, perfume-wise. I know because my ex-wife was a stripper.
Ed Hardy. Okay.
So if you want to smell like a stripper, get the Ed Hardy brand.
All right, very good. I'm going to do that tomorrow. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose.
Somebody want to know, what is the scariest thing that you've ever been through?
Oh. Well, it was when I thought I was going to be eaten by a wolf.
Was that when you went to Wyoming?
Exactly.
With the Tetons?
Yeah, with the Grand Tetons. I totally got the GPS stopped working, and it was very early in the morning as I was I thought going to the airport. I didn't want to fill the car up with gas because if you returned it empty, I had that deal. So I thought
you wanted to give them more than they gave you.
Well, if you return, if you pay for the full tank. And you can return it empty.
Oh, okay.
That was my thing.
You're like, why do I want to pay extra?
And so here I am thinking, I'm going to be really good. Yeah, I know I'll get us to the airport. And then when I got lost, I'm like, oh my God, there's no gas stations. I don't have any gas in this car. And then I got out of the car because I had to go to the bathroom. And then there were these eyes glowing in the darkness. And this is in the middle of nowhere. I would not expect a dog to be there. So I thought for sure this was a wild animal coming to eat me.
So he said, I totally would have guessed it would have been your experience with a snowman.
Yeah, that's really good.
I was going to say, are you sure it wasn't a snowman that you saw when you were peeing?
I think that joke was just done, Daddy. But that's
what I was
doubling down on the snowman joke.
Anybody want to talk about the snowman while we're here?
I heard you had a run-in with a snowman.
Yeah, that's it.
Would you like to talk about it?
Thanks. There we go. That's it. Yeah,
I think the scariest thing I could think of, the first thing that pops to my mind, I'm sure there's been scarier, but this one always pops to mind because it was just such a surreal night. Like when Ted and I went to go see a college bowl game in San Francisco, and we decided to party on a whole different level. Like we were just out of our minds, right? And so there was this guy who was kind of showing us around, And he stopped talking to Ted after that because I think we scared him because of just how intense we were. Because we wanted to get some weed, and the worst part, and he's like, well, it's the only place we can get weed is back before any of the stuff was legal or anything. So he's like, we could go to Tenderloin District. It's not really the best area, but it's pouring rain. And we're like, well, let's go. And he's like, crap, fine, I'll be a good host. So he took us down there, and we're just walking around this really bad part of San Francisco. And this homeless guy kept asking us for money. And we're like, no, man, no, we don't have any, we need to save our money for our weed.
Yeah,
and so,
of course.
He grabbed a bottle and broke it. And at that moment, I thought we were going to get murdered. Like, I legit thought, like, this is not going to end well. And I just, like, froze. And thankfully, Ted quickly reacted and just threw the guy down. And he pushed him. And because he didn't have, like, I guess, very, like, good shoes or it was wet, he just slipped and fell in a very embarrassing way. And these other homeless people start laughing at him. But I'm still like, this guy's got a weapon now on him. We need to go. So we just kept walking, and the guy kept yelling at us. But it was terrifying until we went to the bar and then did shots of Jägermeister.
Oh, see, there you go.
And then the second most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me happened in the bathroom of that bar, because I go into the bathroom and I hear a weird moaning sound.
Oh, yeah.
Only to find out that one man was speaking into another man's microphone in that same bathroom. And when I asked him to please stop, he said, "You're in San Francisco, honey. Get used to it."
That's right.
Yeah.
That's when I walked back out, did another shot, and said, "Let's go to another bar."
Yeah.
Time to go. Things got better after that.
Yeah. God, well, seems like a great evening for you.
That was terrifying looking
can
back on it.
imagine.
But at the time, it was like you were in a movie.
Yeah.
You're like, are we going to get stabbed by a broken, a beer bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, it was trippy.
Yeah, dude, that is trippy.
Yeah.
Oof, man. Like, I don't think I have anything that is that terrifying.
Nope.
Mine isn't as badass, but it's something about being with a toddler. So I have a foster brother. He's almost 2, and he is fast. And the thing with toddlers is if they're quiet, you know something's up. So we were in the backyard. I don't hear him. And apparently one of the back doors was creaked just a little bit. So he had gone into the front yard. And the thing is, he is fast and he will run out into the street. So I'm not fast. I'm chasing after him as I see him eyeing the street. So that is like the worst, scariest moment when you don't hear the toddler and you're outside.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
He's too fast and he climbs.
Get ready, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so right now the terrifying thing is just like not hearing or seeing something for a half a second. You just go into the kitchen real quick, and then all of a sudden it's just quiet in here. And you're like, okay, what did you just get a concussion from again?
Yep.
I'm about to call my kid Conky, man.
Yeah.
All she does is just bang her head on things. Doesn't matter what. She figures out a way to bang her head on it.
Oh, it takes after her dad.
And they get the big old bumps and it just makes you feel even worse.
Yeah, and then it's just there's that moment of panic. Will she cry from this one, or will she just continue to play with her toys?
Yeah.
And you're trying to keep a brave face like, you're okay. I'm not freaking out.
You know,
oh, my God.
My heart's breaking.
Yeah. Like, don't
I'm telling you, I'm getting her a helmet. Once she's able to walk, I'm getting her a helmet.
I think it's a good call.
We'll both wear helmets around the house.
Get a
It's
hockey
fine.
helmet.
Yeah, I've been trying to get you a helmet for a long time.
Thanks. Somebody said my girlfriend giving birth was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, that can be. Yeah, that can. Yeah, that's another one. I forgot about that because Kathy almost died.
Someone said, Steve, I thought they were docking, not speaking into a microphone from Adam and Everett. No.
Oh, that's another
The people
one.
speaking in a microphone were in San Francisco. The docking situation happened in Atlanta.
Yeah. See, Steve Steve just is a.
Steve finds all the party places.
I attract all the fun people.
He's a magnet.
There you do.
You know, people know, hey, you want some fun, sailor?
And that one wasn't so much scary. That one was more just confusing. Because I didn't know what was going on. I just remember they had like shiny blue pants and shiny white pants.
Yeah.
And they were unzipped and they were just docking.
They were docking.
I didn't know what that meant until I explained it to the people in the car afterwards.
Yeah.
But I walked in and quickly turned around and went into the women's bathroom and used that one.
Oh, look at you.
Well, it was a one per bathroom kind of thing. You know, you lock the door.
Yeah. Oh,
they didn't lock the door.
Oh, they didn't lock the door.
I sure as hell did and stayed in there for a while.
And we still never got food that night. What
No.
I'm still mad about 3 years later.
You know what? You're right. That was bullcrap. Like, we go into this place, BJ, and nobody that worked there was there. No.
I think the docking guys probably chased them all away.
Maybe they worked there for all we know. No, everybody that worked at that place, like I'm still convinced it was like a 2 a.m. pot siesta because we went to different fast food places and none of them were open.
And it was like a $70 Uber ride because we waited for so long. Yeah.
It was awful. But that place, like the doors were open.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a single person behind the counter.
That's weird.
It was very strange.
Yeah. And look what you got to see, though.
I got to see 2 men dock.
Yeah. You know what?
Yuck.
You're the winner in that story. Are you, though?
I mean, I think the winner was the person who chose not to go, which would be you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, I know. When you guys go, hey, here's what we're going to do. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to skip that evening. I feel like it's going to end with the way you had it end. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Listeners on the loose, you pick the topic. You guide the show.
Somebody said, hey, what's your thoughts on this week's Seahawks game day poster? Yes or no? Or yay or nay? I'm a yay, and I think it's awesome. I didn't even realize that the Seahawks made game day posters until...
I didn't know that either.
This person asked, and I went on their website, or on their Twitter page. If you just type in Seahawks game day poster, it's on their Twitter page. But it's like, it's almost like a tour poster for a band.
Whoa. How long have they been doing this? This is the first time I've seen it.
I was today years old until I realized
I've seen it a few times, and the Sounders do it too. That's why it wasn't. I just thought it was a thing, to be honest with you.
Honestly, I may have seen it in the past and never thought anything of it, or just assumed it was just like somebody that made it for like a fan art.
Well, who doesn't want all these in their house? I mean, if you're a Hawks fan, how do you not make your man cave, your woman cave, your she shed, whatever? How do you not put these everywhere?
Well, you can purchase the game day poster today, starting at 10 a.m. exclusively on the Seahawks app.
It's a cool looking poster.
It's Seahawks versus Minnesota. And then it's got like some cool, like, just almost like a tribally Viking theme. Well, obviously because of the Vikings.
Yeah, it definitely has it has a tribal. I don't know if it looks like what a tribal theme would make a Viking look like, or if that's actually what a Viking looks like in the old school drawings. I don't know.
They say it's inspired or designed by Martin Ontiveros, who's a sci-fi inspired illustrator whose art has been used by Motorhead and also Rob Zombie.
Oh, all right,
so cool.
You can check him out at Martinhead Rocks.
Well, I want to see the other posters if they've had some for the rest of this year,
right?
Or earlier this year. That's really cool, and I can't believe they've been doing this more than just this year. I've never seen them before. You'd think they would have hit our radar by now.
It might have, and we just never thought about it until somebody specifically asked about it.
I've never seen them anywhere.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
No, says they've been doing them for years.
Really?
Yeah.
How is it this the first time on Facebook? See, you know what? The social dilemma is right. Facebook has never shown me that, and I would love to have seen that. That's something I would love to see is the Seahawks poster.
Well, now that you're talking about it, now you're going to get it.
I hope so. Fine. You better do your work, Facebook. Stop showing me everybody telling me what they think about things. I want to see the poster.
I want to see the poster.
I want to see all the posters. I mean, that would be like an art museum thing I would love to see.
Let's see. I'm going to Google it. Seahawks game day posters.
You know, sometimes airports do stuff like that. They'll put up all sorts of cool stuff based on teams.
Check them all out. They're all there.
They're all there.
They're all there.
They look really. Those are really.
They're all
cool.
different and fun.
They're really.
You know,
cool.
I remember some of these. I just never can. I never made the connection that this is something they do every time they have a game.
Whoa!
I like the one that looks like stained glass, but it's Russell Wilson.
Do you think someone's got all of these and they got them in their house somewhere? I bet somebody does, nice and framed.
That's the house I want to live in.
Okay, see what I can do. That's sweet.
These are awesome.
I didn't even know that. You know how many years? 20 years in this town. I didn't know they did this.
Failure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Ames brothers have created some of them. The guys that do a lot of stuff for Pearl Jam, Jeff Ament.
Oh yeah, that makes
him and
sense.
his brother.
Yeah, that is really. Oh, I like that one. Oh, see, that's really cool.
Get on it, man. Get on
it, man.
I'm sure you could buy them on eBay. It probably cost a pretty penny. But
yeah, you're probably right about that. All right, here's a question that needs to be answered. What do Ryan Castle and a selfie have in common? I'm going to tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and a selfie have in common?
It happens to be alone. Always.
Yeah.
Like this
in my basement.
Says Migs is giving duck lips in both.
Yeah, it's true.
I think, when Ryan and I take selfies, we do the duck lip thing.
You don't do the shelf?
I think
you do the duck lip?
And the leg up thing to show our long legs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Myself on a shelf.
Yeah. Oh, nice. It's a season.
Yeah.
We're getting close. That's right. Well, this is a lovely story again about people hurting themselves while trying to take selfies. These were two Temple University students. They were injured after they fell from a rooftop party while trying to take selfies.
You know who else went to Temple? Hair Club. That explains some things.
It surely does. These female students were found suffering multiple injuries due to the fall, and the cops were called at 2 a.m. All these were just, alcohol, drinking, rooftop, and selfies. Boy, does that just,
When I'm
Their
drunk,
injuries will heal, but you can't fix stupid.
when drunk, I try and stay away from all rooftops.
Well, hold on a second. In their defense, they say the rooftop deck that they fell off had a low wall and railings, and students say it's really easy to slip off. So
fair.
Yeah, that's why you.
So you knew that you could, and you did it anyway.
Yeah. So let's get drunk on the slippery roof that everybody knows about. Sure. Yeah. That's. Yeah. Hey, Ryan Castle, he has got a 12-pack, and that's up next.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
They have windows that look directly onto my onto my deck. It's a horribly built house where they have giant windows that look right into my house. There's no other view. And I thought, should I start putting junk out on so that the view they look at is just all old broken down stuff that I have, like washing machines and whatever.
When you said junk, I was like, oh dear.
Something else.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not
going
that.
with that.
Naughty.
Not that junk.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I have a mountain of credit card bills and consumer debt. Can I still keep my house if I file bankruptcy?
Yes, you almost always can keep your home and your house, your car in a bankruptcy. Depending on what type of bankruptcy you file, would depend on whether or not, for example, you can keep your vehicles if you have payments on them still. You can almost always keep your home if you're current on the payments on your home, even in full bankruptcy. In Chapter 13, you can also keep those items. If you're behind on your house, you could catch your house payments up in a Chapter 13, take off a second mortgage in a Chapter 13. So keeping your primary assets like a home and car is almost always possible in bankruptcy.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.